Oh, I love biology. Related to society. What is up, everyone? This is your host, Christopher Rocky Curtis Bowen, on this morning edition of the Christopher Bowen Show. What or why? Why is there new architecture? Or why are we not able to align with new architecture? And what's the thing? Like, what would it be? And I'm thinking like a huge gazebo with a big buffet that's endless and infinite, and a huge cauldron of like, you know what I'm talking about, of plants and stuff. And that's it, and some warmth areas, lounging areas, baths, and that's it. It's just architecture and just freedom. And it's infinite, and then you can just walk through and be through, and it's clean, and it's orderly, and it's fun, and it's blissful, and, it's I'm talking about it like this, but like, I want the traditions to be bigger, and it seems like I'm never satisfied. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I want those architectural things, and I think that'd be great thing. But how do you discover that, and how do you become more energy, ethical, powerful, energy transformation connection? Like, oh, you gotta do what we do. Like a shagging, a wagging of the finger. Shagging of the finger. Yeah, I'm just gonna shag every baby's index finger and just, claim rulership everywhere they point. And that's a responsible thing to do, huh? Oh, goodness gracious. No. Like, I literally had to read the Bhagavad Gita. And not had to read it, but, like, even reading it was, like, already the wisdom of why not to ever agree with the action and work of someone else that someone else places upon you. And I'm just breaking it down in a Les Mis sort of understanding, in a very simple sort of understanding. But no, there's no way I would go back to the quote old ways. But the thing is, the quote old ways are my ways. But the thing is, those aren't my ways, I gotta do exactly that thing, I gotta work the thing that I'm supposed to do in the eyes of other people. No, I'm gonna do exactly what I'm doing, what I want to do, how I want to do it, and not align to anybody else's reality, and to not even be in any position that anyone thinks I am in. Am I of the world? Obviously not. Is my business of the world? Obviously not. Is my mentality of the world? Obviously not. Is my every breath and every word of the world? It's not. It's not of the world. And so, imagine this. Imagine I were to go work at a restaurant. Instantaneously, oh, it's a job. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's that. Oh, this is what's inside of him. Oh, he gotta eat. I mean, come on. Who am I going to convince that my hunger level increases every 2 months? And, like, how can I eat enough food to live? And it's not possible, And I've already discovered that, and I've already mentioned that in this broadcast, but that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, yeah, architecture. And I think, the, what's it called? The orca streams would be really awesome. Like the orca streams and the dolphin streams. 3 mile long, Panama Canal-like architecture things. But you know what? No one's ever going to know what I'm talking about. And no one's ever going to get it. And I'm just fine with that. You know why? Because I get to live with that for thousands of years. Isn't that fun? Yep. That's definitely a lot of fun. There's nothing I can do, nothing I could say. I mean, I can probably convince the younger generation, but what I say is going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's got to be made by somebody else. So now it's got to be, you're a director now, man, or you're an artist now, man, or you're an author now, man, or you're the president of Project Rejuvenate, man, or you're the planetary leader of Fresh and Hungry, man. You're entering the second fiscal year of Project Lightseed, man. You gotta be an actor, man. You gotta be a writer. You gotta write this stuff. You gotta have a set. You gotta have a set crew, man. You gotta have like all these things. Like I don't even know where the line of sarcasm is anymore. Because what was the last thing that was so weirdly hyped is galactic citizenship. And why is that so weirdly hyped that way? Why would anybody run from galactic citizenship? And that's the kind of thing that's so weird. It's just an understanding of weirdness and alignment of a reality that has to do with a combination of words, which are supposed to be important and perhaps are, but at the same time perhaps isn't really ever known. Or at least from my perspective. It seems like there seems to be a more conscious design of my perspective of what I speak and what I say is something that is like, oh, it's the divine masculine rising. It's the rise of the divine masculine. The divine masculine is learning to open himself up so that he can be a part of all that is, And it's not even that the divine masculine wants to be a part of all that is. It's just I don't even want to, anyway. But what were the fun things? So underground water, like underwater taverns, think about that. That's awesome. Like just wading through water, and it's like jacuzzi, so there's like bars, like just imagine like an eye shape. So there's an eye shape restaurant, the doors is right at the bottom of the eye. You open the doors, and there's the bar on each side. And then, there's 4 restrooms, at those entrances of the eye, at the tops, the 2 tops, and then but there's an airlock. So it's like, there's a massive airlock sort of thing. So just for like the sake of, quickness, and it's really cool because there's water pouring, which is also somewhat dangerous, but fun. But there's hot water pouring into the eye, and it's all, knee level to waist level. The airlocks, there's 2 airlocks, so you step in, there's 1 airlock, you step in again, there's 2 airlocks, and then you enter in the eye, and there's just a hot, jacuzzi temperature like thing, probably like 106 degrees, 105 degrees, 104 degrees, not too hot, not like 113 or 114 or 115 or something like that. But that's an option. But yeah, there are bar stools, and it's really, 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 really long, but like 40, like super, super long. It just looks super awesome. Just 40 stools on either side, and everything. So it of course there's bar food, which will be kept, but also like the unique sort of manifestation of, I don't know, just it's not a thing, but more variety. More options, just like requesting which is not really a thing yet, but that's got to be the thing of and you got to have a lot of abundance for that, and you can't be like, oh, this is just like, it's got to be abundant, it's not the old way of doing things, and I'm not going to align with the old way of doing things. It's so weird. Anyway, it's pretty much, 3 tables. Like 3 tables, little table with, dude, actually it doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it'd be like 40, no, even better. It'd be like 40 booths. So booths with like, okay. Actually, I think it'll be rooms. Like things. Gosh. Rooms, tables, and stuff like that. That's so weird. Dude, I don't even know. Oh well. So anyway. I'm thinking booths. I mean, I know it's not a really open-minded thought, but I'm thinking booths. So booths with the 3 tables, what I'm called like a green table, a yellow table, and a blue table. So the 3, what's it called? Food, water, shelter, or I should say sustenance, liquid, and healing. I'll just keep the color: green, yellow, and blue. So that'll be at each 40, and then there's 40 on either side. It's a huge hot tub, like environment, very steamy, yet there's got to be another option then. Well, that's the I. And then I guess I could just make an O. I could just make letters. That's so cool. So the O is a Oh, that is so cool. The O is a shore. So it's a current. There's a current that goes faster towards the inner part of the O, and then a lot slower toward the outer part of the O. But it goes incredibly quickly, like 20 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, because it's a huge O. It's a huge O. It's a, oh, that's actually too big. I was going to say it's 20 miles, a 20-mile radius, which is a very, very long swim. I mean, it would be more for athletes. But that's weird. That's a weird thing. I haven't really designed any architecture in a while, so that's really what I should have been doing. That's the kind of show that this really should be, instead of, anyway. Dolphin streams. So, obviously, all the coral and stuff. I haven't finished explaining the O. So the O is just like, I don't think it needs to be that big, but probably, like, it's too big for a restaurant, and too wide for like a theater like thing, but too spread out to be an opera. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But it'll be, actually, no, probably just not that big. But like a wide restaurant, pretty much, like a wide restaurant. And then there's, the same thing: blue, yellow, and green, all around the sides. And then it's pure abundance that doesn't revolve around the old ways. So what I think the old ways are is the hydroponic gardens of fruit and vegetables, for example, containing life force. And as far as we know, we don't have life force in our fruits and vegetables. Our grapes aren't the size of baseballs. Our grapes are small. We have small grapes. Watermelons aren't massive. They're just what we consider to be massive watermelons. Strawberries aren't even that big. Same with carrots, same with cabbage. I mean, for example, broccoli should be trees, It should just be a massive tree. You should just be able to walk up to it and just take a bite out of the tree. And isn't that, like, an amazing thing? And so, like, that's the sort of thing that's existing now. Well, the thing that I would say is existing now, because it ultimately is. And that's ultimately where we're going. And we got thousands of years, so what's the rush? What's the rush? And I just realized I created something called WTR. But I realize I probably have to disregard it now. I don't really... I think I've mentally managed... I think who knows? I think I've mentally... have just sort of have what's the rush within me, which is a very weird thing to say, but I was able to consistently. Oh, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Wow, I just discovered it. Whatever it is, don't know what to do. So every time I touch, I feel it comes out. I love you. I do. You got whatever it is. Isn't that weird? What a weird song. Anyway, I gotta talk about that. Whatever it is, music. So all that Facebook stuff, I gotta say that I've made a huge leap in consciousness because I have, and I gotta say that I'm patient for thousands of years too. It's just a solid, jolly, good life, happiness. It's like, so anyway, I really need to talk about WTR. WTR is really, 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 really non-existent. Like, there's no more WTR. It's officially non-existent. So that's how it is. And a little outro, and life is good.